I'm afraid this one's going to be a bit of a downer after that lovely journey. So I'm going to talk to you about what I think is the most important YouTube video that I've ever seen. And no, it's not Gangnam Style, and it's also not a cute kitten video. It's a lecture by Professor Albert Bartlett from the University of Colorado. And sadly, unlike those other videos, it's not had a whole lot of views. When I checked this morning, it had still less than 24,000 views. And there's a couple of reasons for this. It was filmed in the early 90s. Professor Albert Bartlett is a crusty old physicist. And also, this video is an hour and 14 minutes long. This is what it looks like. It doesn't exactly fit into your normal bathroom break. So why is this video so important? Well, Dr. Bartlett has one central, very big idea in this video, and that's what I want to share with you now. He believes the greatest shortcoming of the human race is our inability to understand the exponential function. Now you're thinking, exponential growth? That's the kind of stuff I like to put in PPTs for clients. That's the good stuff. Well, there's actually a dark side to exponential growth. You're probably thinking of a graph that goes steeply up to the right like this. The actual definition of exponential growth is anything with a fixed doubling period. It takes the same time to go from 2 to 4 to 8 to 16. A bit like this graph shows here. Now let me start talking about population growth. Last year, the global population grew by 1.1%. Now you're thinking, that sounds quite sustainable and quite manageable, right? But that's a compounded 1.1%. That is still exponential growth. The population of Earth doubles roughly every 70 years. Now, the theory is that the theoretical limit for the planet is roughly 10 billion people. We can't hold more than 10 billion on planet Earth. We're currently at about 7.1. So at some point between now where we have 7.1 and 10 billion, we need to stop growing. So for us to stop growing, we have to hit 0% growth. And 0% growth means birth rate and death rate are equal. Let's look at what's causing the planet to grow, the population to grow. There's a few things on this list, and you're probably going to think they're all quite good. They're generally things we work really hard on. Medicine, education, peace, agriculture, sanitation, all sounds great, right? Let's look at what the things on the list that reduce and control population. Now this list has two sides to it. On the left side, you're going to see things that don't sound too bad. And on the right side, disease, war, famine. And the problem is, if you don't actively pick from the left side, you don't get to pick from the right side. It's chosen for you. Now you're thinking, we have a lot of time, right? Well, imagine a petri dish of bacteria. At midday, there's one bacteria. It divides every minute. At midnight, the petri dish is completely full of bacteria. At 1 minute to midnight, it was half full. At 2 minutes to midnight, it was a quarter full. At 3 minutes to midnight, it was an eighth full. I want to ask you one very simple question. If you were a bacteria in that petri dish, I want you to tell me, at what point would you feel like you were starting to run out of room? At what point would you start to think it was getting kind of busy in there? The Earth is currently at past 11:59 p.m. The population of Earth has grown so rapidly. This is the situation we're currently in. This YouTube video had a lot of impact on me, and I'd love you to go and watch it too. Thank you very much for your time.